Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. It's your boy Richie the Rhymer. Just here to do a little reaction video, my first one, and it'll be on one of my own songs, Bright Lights. So I'm gonna try to look at this as objectively as possible, and also give y'all a breakdown of a few of the lyrics in it. So let's go.
Them bright lights, that ain't nothing but hype. There really ain't no fulfillment when you living that life. Now they glorifying, pulling up, killing innocent, no remorse inside them. They wanna thwart my timing. Them bright lights, that ain't nothing but hype. There really ain't no fulfillment when you living that life. Now they glorifying, pulling up, killing innocent, no remorse inside them. They wanna thwart my timing.
So pretty much the chorus is it's self-explanatory. I mean, discussing the bright lights, which could be the money, the materialistic items that people try to gain to achieve happiness in their lives or satisfaction or whatever. That's all an illusion. And the bright lights, all of that, whatever it entails, the glamour, the fame, it's just hype. It's not even real. So I was just trying to explain that here in this part of the song. So let's keep going.
I know someone who got a taste of what the money like. Got away with enough shit, he dodged like 100 strikes. But money get to your head and you start to trip, and you was taking all the precautions at first, now you isn't.
Now that part right there about knowing somebody who dodged like 100 strikes, that's a personal experience of somebody who I really know. I didn't put a name on that, but they should know who I'm talking to. So that's what that was about. People who don't really learn, they just continue to do the same thing, expecting a different result.
Living exquisite, living expensive, but then again you didn't add hate to your living expenses. Jumped in the trenches, but forgot about your position. If you a leader, then why are your soldiers in this condition? Why? Money played a role, but this movie, it isn't fiction. It ain't that I read the script, but this really my intuition. Money buys freedom, but for some it's just a visit.
Money buys freedom, but for some it's just a visit. So money, it just, I'm explaining how it could buy, it's only temporary. It only gets you a temporary relief or sense of freedom from whatever it is you're trying to get free from. So that's what that was about.
Want to be controlling the dollar, causing division. I'm just passing through, giving my 2 cents. Who is it? And you an asshole and a nuisance. Admit it. I'm just passing through. Y'all know, giving out my 2 cents. Yeah, them bright lights, that ain't nothing but hype. There really ain't no fulfillment when you living that life. Now they glorifying, pulling up, killing innocent, no remorse inside them. They want to thwart my timing. Them bright lights, that ain't.
Yeah, see, and that's again, I'm talking about how violence seems to be the new norm. Like they glorify it, they kill the innocent. There's no remorse in these people. They're just like out here living like life is something you can repeat over and over and over if necessary at will. So it's a crazy dynamic, but that's what I'm talking about.
Ain't nothing but hype. There really ain't no fulfillment when you living that life. Now they glorifying, pulling up, killing innocent, no remorse inside them. They want to thwart my timing. I know some youngsters gassed up on influence, only out to prove shit to people because they friends do it. Scream.
Now this is an important message right here, that people are out to prove shit to other people, and they only because they're worried about what their friends or other people think of them. Like, y'all need to stop doing that. All right, y'all need to start thinking for yourselves and stop worrying about what other people's opinions of you or your actions are gonna, how they're gonna be interpreted, or how people are gonna respond to you. Like, you gotta learn how to do your own thing and not worry about those outside factors. I mean, of course, to some degree or another, you're gonna take them into account, but overall, you got to stop letting people influence you just to gain this stupid, dumbass sense of acceptance from them. So that's what I was saying there.
Blocks and affiliations, block them in the place where they pops is incarcerated. They watching for all the hatred, the heartless, they aren't debated. They stay in the shadow lurking and haunt you so you don't make it. Some days I sit and analyze my environment. The veil was lifted, and sometimes I can't decide if it was that I was high all my life, and that's why I'm direct. That maybe being asleep was a brainwide side effect.
So right here, I'm just talking about how there's a veil. It covers all of your spiritual awareness in your eyes and your vision and your sight until that moment that it's lifted. And then all of a sudden, it was just like the reality is shifted for you. And now you start to see how everything really is interpreted at face value, and there's no longer this cloak and shadowy way of it presenting itself to you. So for me, when the veil was lifted, it was when I started to become aware of different situations in the world and in life, just in general, about people. And it gave me a level of understanding about how things worked and the reason why it did work out the way it did. So that was what that was about.
Bright lights, that ain't nothing but lies. Just times your enemy's your best friend in disguise. Now that's a hard truth, but that's how the cookie crumble. And life is tricky, but sometimes you gotta wonder. Yeah, sometimes you gotta wonder. This life is a tricky thing though. Check it. Them bright lights, that ain't nothing but hype. There really ain't no fulfillment.
And that kind of goes without saying. Like, life is a very tricky thing. Like, you can't really explain some of this shit. It's crazy. So that was just encapsulating, like a person's view about how life is very tricky, just in one line. And that is just, it says a handful. It says a lot more than just that line. But reading in between the lines, you'll get kind of what the sentiment is. So
bright lights, that ain't nothing but hype. There really ain't no fulfillment when you living that life. Now they glorifying, pulling up, killing innocent, no remorse inside them. They want to thwart my timing. Richie the Rama.
All right, so that right there concludes that song right there, Bright Lights. I'm proud of that record. I love it. I did the video and the mix and everything to that video myself, pretty much with no budget. So that's also something for me to be proud of, because it came out with really good quality. But overall, like I said, appreciate y'all stopping by, checking out this little quick reaction to my own song. I don't know how many people do that, but pretty much, like I say in conclusion, the bright lights is just hype. Don't worry about what other people think of you. Don't worry about trying to attain these materialistic things, because at the end of the day, I've never seen a U-Haul following behind a hearse. So you can't take it with you when you die, folks. Just make the best of your life and try to grow mentally, spiritually, and intellectually as well. So with that being said, I'm gonna holler at y'all next time. Peace out.
Admit it, it's slavery. Yeah, and maybe I'm being hard on all of them. Ignorance, but if it isn't, well, what you